happy Sunday, TNT. Welcome. And ever so often when I get the opportunity to showcase NGO that's doing so much good work behind the scenes that you don't always hear about, and they continue to plug away and assist in various ways. This morning, I'm not only showcasing an NGO, but I'm having tea. I'm having tea, yes. This is my cup of tea. And I'm so happy this morning. You got the pinky finger. Yeah? Yeah. I think it's an important thing when you're having tea, not so? Yes, it's just an important thing. This morning, I am so happy to have the ladies that's responsible for the Vitas House Hospice, Donna Stone and Lisa Hadad, here with me this morning. They are directors and responsible for marketing and fundraising at Vitas House. Those, before we get into the nitty-gritty of it, for those who may not be aware of what a Vitas House Hospice is, Lisa, you want to just break that down for us in terms of what this NGO really does? Okay, so Vitas House Hospice is a hospice for terminally ill cancer patients. We are a 12-bed facility housed in the NWRHA site. We originally started in 2008. We opened our doors in 2008. This is our 10th year. Celebrating 10 years.
And we are celebrating 10 years. And we are open to the public free of charge. And like I said, it's about palliative care, dying with dignity. We focus on that. A lot of cancer-related symptoms, that's what we're about, relieving cancer-related symptoms, dying with dignity, death with dignity, really taking care of those patients who sometimes it's a home away from home for them. There are a lot of persons that may not be able to take care of their loved ones in those final stages. And it's a holistic approach. So it's not necessarily that it's doom and gloom and you think that you're coming there to die. Yes, people do. That's the final stages of life. However, there are many people that come in there and they do get our relief symptoms, cancer relief symptoms treatments. It's not cancer treatment, it's just the relief and the care of the patient and the holistic approach to it and palliative care. There are patients that actually leave and go home, some of them in remission, some of them have lots more time, they go home, and if they need be to come back, they can come back. So it's not a place to be looked upon as doom and gloom and that you're coming there.
Bed.
No, it's not. Yeah. But we are about dying with dignity and giving that person that dignity and that to their final stages, that they're just in a happier place and a home away from home.
Donna, despite how morbid it sounds, Donna, it is necessary. It is necessary.
Oh, absolutely. Yeah. I have a personal experience with cancer in that my husband died from cancer, and that's how I got involved in it. And the end stages, as Lisa said, to provide the necessary care for pain relief, very important. And in general, just ensuring that the patient is comfortable, that the patient dies in peace is, so crucial for the end of life for anybody.
Lisa, so Donna would have had personal experience.
I had personal experience.
I was about to say, I think every and anybody knows somebody that would be suffering from this disease. So it's now become something that's nationwide, worldwide.
At some point in time, we will all be touched, if we haven't already been touched by cancer or know someone that has been touched by it. So generally we are a brother's keeper. Yeah. And this cause is extremely important because of that. Yeah. That we really just need to be there for each other and see about each other. We will all be touched by this.
So that's the harsh reality. But these ladies, as I said, have been doing this fantastic work in assisting this. It's something that many people will want to probably run away from and not face head on. But when you have the experience like Donna probably would have had, you see the need to face it head on. And these ladies are celebrating 10 years in terms of caring for terminally ill cancer patients. And the reason that we have all this wonderful stuff on set this morning, and I am drinking tea with my pinky, is because they're about to have a tea party. at the Hyatt, and the Hyatt sent us some wonderful, what do you call this? Is tea stuff?
Yes.
Yeah,
Yes.
I'm not a big, I don't do tea parties as often as I should.
But you should come.
I should come. I should come. Yeah, I'm working on this. I'm still working. You see how shaky I am with the pinky. It's going on very tentatively. But yeah. So it's a tea party. This tea party also 10 years old.
This tea party is in its 10th year, so we are celebrating our 10th year as well.
And it's a major fundraising event for you guys.
It is our major fundraising. We are a free hospice, and we've been very fortunate that corporate and private citizens of Trinidad and Tobago do help. And that's how we run our hospice. It's completely free of charge to all patients. And we do this tea party mainly because it is towards the hospice. It does contribute towards it, but sometimes it's a drop in the bucket. And so we do rely heavily on outside sources of corporate and private citizens. But this keeps us in the face of people so that they know who we are, what we're about, and how necessary this is as well.
Yeah. So let's put the date out there right away, Donna. It's Sunday, May 5th.
The 5th of May.
It's just a few weeks away. So put the date in the calendar. Sunday, May 5th. Sure. It's at the Hyatt.
Correct.
Outside of all this wonderful tea stuff that will be served, I understand fashion is a big part of this tea party.
We have a packed show for our patrons.
Yeah.
We're starting off this year with a 2 to 3 cocktail hour.
So there's cocktails as well?
Yes.
So not just tea?
No, we this year
That puts a different spin on it.
because it's our 10th.
So cocktails as well?
Because it's our 10th anniversary, we really want to go out big with it, you know. And so we're going to do the 2 to 3 cocktail hour with mixed cocktails by Angostura and Hyatt. And then we have eats, cocktail eats for our patrons.
And those orders will be also by Hyatt and Boomerang Caterers.
Yes. Right. Mm-hmm. And then we invite, we're also going to have pre-fashion show. So some of the models will be outside. We're going to have a photo booth by SM Jalil. And of course, entertainment, steel pan and
phase 2 pan as well.
And then patrons enter into the ballroom, and again, it's going to be a fabulous show. We have the fashion show, we have live entertainment by Nadia Baston and
Angela Hunt.
Ooh, okay.
So Angela's coming back to
Angela's coming back for
she's coming back for it, and so fabulous entertainment. And then we have our fashion show. We have our, explosive and vivacious Nikki Crosby as our MC.
Right.
So it really promises to be a fabulous show.
And local designers.
We're going to showcase some local designers. We try to change it up every year. This fashion show started around the 5th year, and that was with our Indian themed tea. And House of Jaipur had come on board for that one, and it was really beautiful. Since then, of course, it's been raved on, and everyone has asked for it since then. So we've kept it a staple in our program, and people really look forward to it. So this year we're going to showcase some local designers like Lisa Faye, Lisa Sitai, Sean Griffith, Little Black Dress. House of Jaipur is coming back on this year as well. So, and Nigel Celestine puts together the entire show for us. We have people that have given up their time and their effort constantly. So we have Josephine George, who's our hairstylist, that does all the models. The MUA house does all the makeup. And of course, we have a barrage of about 20 models or so that constantly give up their time and talent to this. It's amazing that they all pull it together.
Sunday, May 5th, the tea party is at 3 to 6, but just before that, as Donna mentioned, there are some cocktails. There's a cocktail hour from 2 to 3, so get there early. And guys, what's the cost?
So the cost of our tickets is $500.
$500.
Like you just said, there is a cocktail hour from 2 to 3. Within that cocktail hour as well, we forgot to mention that what we do in that foyer area is that we provide vendors. So it's almost like a little marketplace that's happening out there as well. So because it's the weekend before Mother's Day, people love to come and buy their little trinkets, little Mother's Day presents. So the vendors, So the vendors come out and they ply their goods, and people walk through the little marketplace, and they can have a little shopping session going on there. There will be live entertainment, as we said, by phase 2. There will be a pre-fashion show. So you'll get to see a little bit of the fashion before it actually happens on the inside, you know. But it's the first year that we are doing the cocktail hour. It's because of our 10th anniversary, and we'll see how it goes from there.
Let's see how it goes. I just want to ask quickly, Donna, before we wrap. This, obviously, as I said, your main fundraiser, $500 go out and support guys. But outside of this fundraiser, persons looking on, as I said, each and every one of us have been affected by this disease in some way. How can someone contribute other than Tea Party Day?
Many ways, you know, we depend on corporate help for, you know, things as simple as groceries. You know, any money that we get obviously goes towards the running costs of the hospice. We have, I mean, a staff of nurses and doctors that are second to none. They have been personally trained by our head nurse, you know, in palliative care and, you know, care for the cancer patient, you know, in his or her last days. And, you know, there are many ways. We have volunteers that come in and, you know, do something as simple as hold a patient's hand, give them a foot massage, you know, anything like that. You know, people can help in, aside from the monetary side, which of course is extremely important. But, you know, if you go into Vitas House, the peace that building just oozes is, you know, great. You know, it's really a wonderful place to be, not doom and gloom, as Lisa said, you know.
We also have a lot of schools sometimes, or younger kids that come in because we have grounds and we have gardens and we have painting that needs to be done. So not just necessarily holding a patient's hands, as we have volunteers that come in and do that, but kids can get involved as well from that aspect. And, you know, give up their time. A lot of them do it for, you know, charitable status, and they come in and they would help with little things like painting or seeing about the grounds, anything that needs to be done in the hospice.
628-9824. That's the
hospice
number. I'm going to put that number on the screen, 628-9824. Contact the house. These ladies are available to speak with you if you feel the need to help and assist, as I said, outside of attending this wonderful tea party that is happening on Sunday, May 5th at the Hyatt Regency. Get there for 2. Why? Because cocktails are being served. And then the tea party starts at 3 o'clock, Donna, Lisa, thank you very much for coming by this morning. I'm gonna try this off camera.
Yes, we need to try this off camera. Hyatt is amazing with these things.
And thanking the Hyatt as well for hosting these wonderful ladies. The guys are taking a short break, coming right back. We have lots more to come. It's Sunday, and you know, it's about serenading you.